Here comes the field for tonight's 11th race. Exact and trifecta wagering. Field of 10, here's the one. Optimism is board, owned by Jim Arledge and John Rhodes Jr., driven by Jim Dailey. 2 is Soul Brother, owned by Tom Cummins, Sam and Dave, Ike and Tina Turner with Mike Wilder. 3 is Applaudable, owned by Barbara Mitchell with Jeff Smith. 4, Bando Ralph, owned by Ray Cromer, Stephen Yates and Jerry Kincaid. Jeff Fout will be aboard. Number 5 is STORMIN Pass, owned by driver Elliott Deaton and Steve Morningstar, 6 King of Poland. Owned by driver Charlie NEFF and David Ehrenberg. 7, Reason to Shop, owned by James Price with Jack Daly. 8, Senior Sam, owned by Wilbur Sindel and Patsy Rowe with David Miller. Number 9 is Mr. Precious, owned and driven by Ralph Lunsford. 10, The Last Goodbye, leased by Pamela Dean. Jeff McNabb is in the sulky. Field for the 11th race, 6 minutes till post time. Field for race 11, moving through the clubhouse turn. Field is now in motion, and there they go. They're off and pacing. Mr. Precious with a rush on the far outside. Quickly down the middle of the racetrack, here comes STORMIN Pass. Moving up on the extreme outside, Bando Ralph, as they make their way to the first turn. Mr. Precious driving wide and hard on the far outside now gets the lead. Bando Ralph settles in there second. Soul Brother circles up on the outside to third. Optimism is board is in the fourth, followed by King of Poland up on the outside. They're moving by the opening quarter in 28 seconds flat. Action galore here in race 11. Bando Ralph by a head. Soul Brother on the outside brushes to the front. Moving up on the far outside, STORMIN Pass to third, followed by Mr. Precious in fourth. Optimism is board, comes to the outside fifth. Around the clubhouse turn, Reason to Shop in sixth. They make their way to the half-mile pole. King of Poland is seventh. Eighth up on the outside as they hit the half-mile station. The Last Goodbye, Applaudable, and the trailer is Senior Sam in 57-1. They're down the backstretch. Moving away on top, it's STORMIN Pass by 2. Soul Brother second. Optimism is board, drives up on the outside third, followed by Bando Ralph in fourth. Mr. Precious fifth. Between horses, The Last Goodbye, Reason to Shop. Far outside comes Senior Sam. After that, Applaudable, and the trailer is King of Poland, moving by 3/4 in a fast 1:26. Driving around the far turn. Outwinging it, STORMIN Pass. STORMIN Pass continues to lead the way. Soul Brother is second. In between horses, third, Bando Ralph. Senior Sam on the far outside, racing through the stretch. It's all STORMIN Pass. STORMIN Pass, Soul Brother, Senior Sam. Up on the far outside, it's STORMIN Pass and the tight for second. Here's the unofficial winner, number 5, STORMIN Pass, 4-year-old bay gelding by Johnny Scioto out of Rainy Day Special. Owned by Steve Morningstar and driver-trainer Elliott Deaton of Lebanon and Monroe, Ohio. Covering them out here in 1:57. Number 5, STORMIN Pass, the unofficial winner. Number 8, Senior Sam, came from last to finish second. Number 4, Bando Ralph was third, and 2, Soul Brother was fourth.